P.S. Everything is learnable. Probably not the best grammatical sentence, but it gets the point across. P.S. stands for public speaking or presentation skills in this instance, and that's what we're going to talk about today. People, they've done tons of surveys. Scientists, I don't have studies in front of me, but we've heard this so many times, and we've experienced ourselves, most of us, that we know it to be true. People fear public speaking, presentations, speaking in front of crowds, even speaking one-to-one with other people, more than, in some instances, death. How eye-opening is that? So if you want a competitive advantage, what are you going to get good at? You are going to become an excellent presenter and an excellent public speaker, because that automatically puts you head and shoulders above the vast majority of people that you could ever be competing with. So welcome to day 107 of our Supersize Your Business annual challenge. Annual challenge is a big deal, a big thing to commit to and do, but it shows me and everybody else exactly who you are. If you can do one thing every day to make your business better, and it's just a small thing, why would you not do that? It's like brushing your teeth. You're going to brush your teeth every day or your teeth are going to fall out. You're going to do something to improve and grow and be a better person and be a better leader and a better founder, whatever your position is with your organization right now, to set the example for other people. Because guess what? If you're doing one thing every day to be better, automatically people are going to notice and they're going to start to say, what are you doing? And you're going to say, I'm doing one thing every day to create the life I want, to make my business better, to positively impact the lives of other people, whatever it is for you, whatever drives you. I digress. Let's get back to talking about public speaking. I personally do not consider myself a very good public speaker. I am pretty experienced at it. I've practiced a lot. I've done it a lot. I've done it in different situations, corporations, at organizational industry groups and things. And I've had to do it a lot. I actually made myself, this is my 9th year now, go live on video every day because I was so afraid of it. And now I'm not afraid at all to show up on video, but I do know that I need to continually improve. And I have not been improving in that area because it hasn't been a priority. It's easy to just show up and talk about the topic that we're talking about every day, but it would be better, I think, and I think my listeners would be better served if I actually used a more structured format. There's something called the rule of threes that I'm learning about in a community on the school platform that I joined because I know I need to be a better presenter and a better public speaker. And what's funny is I used to be really, really good at it. And so until I left corporate America and I had fewer opportunities to actually get in front of big groups because I was running an Italian food manufacturing business. And even though I'm doing some things now as part of this group called the 100 that I'm telling myself are hard, I realized this morning when I woke up, I did that for 30 plus years. And I had no problem with it. And it wasn't scary. So why am I trying to tell myself it's scary now? It's amazing the games we play with ourselves and try to tell ourselves that something's too hard or we're not going to do it or we don't want to do it or we're too scared to do it, because it usually breaks down to we're scared to do something. And that's why we say no to it. Unless, of course, it doesn't match our core values. And then to me, those are automatic no's, and I'm not even going to argue about it. If somebody asks me to do something immoral, unethical, or illegal, the answer is going to be no. It's just an automatic no. Do not ask me to do that. I will not do it. And so those things are easy for us. But what's the difference in a skill or an ability that we know if we got better at it would give us incredible results and a competitive advantage? One thing I like to do is find the simple things and do them, test them, make sure that they give me the advantage and the results that I want, and then I share them with other people, as many people as I possibly can. Why? Because the more people that are up leveling and being better and showing up in better ways, the better for the whole world, right? And I don't know about you, but I don't want to do anything that's going to make the world a worse place. There's plenty of people out there doing that. I'm going to choose the side of how can I help? How can I make things better? So join this community. First presentation I heard the lady give, I'm like, oh my God, I can relate to every one of her stories. I so can relate to this. I'm in. And that's how I want my presentations to be for people. So they're like, if it's for them, I don't want anybody to ever work with me that that I can't really make a significant difference in their life and help. Please don't, because that feels more like failure to me. And I don't believe in failure, right? I believe that everything is figure outable, everything is fixable, everything. And I'm using everything in the absolute sense. When, people are going to message me now and say, well, what about this? What about that? What about this? I don't want to hear it, because those are things that probably didn't happen to you, probably will never happen to you, and aren't worth our time and energy, right? They're just your subconscious throwing up flags to keep you stuck where you are. So we're talking about that today. How do you get good at presenting? How do you get good at public speaking? You just do it. I don't get frustrated. I used to get really frustrated with myself, because we always know what we need to do, but we just don't do it. And if we realize that as soon as we take a step toward the thing that we think we're afraid to do, it's like a bubble. It bursts and everything opens up for us, and the path becomes clear in terms of what we want to do, how we want to show up. And so, when people tell me, oh, I'm scared to do public speaking, I'm scared to make a video, I'm like, okay, yeah, I was scared to make a video too. And I wish I had it right here handy. I did have it here handy for the longest time. I made my first video with a beaver puppet because I was scared to make a video. So my very first video, and I'm sure it's out there somewhere, and I'm not going to offer to go find it because I'm sure it's very embarrassing. It was, in 2017, I think, I made a puppet video. I can laugh about it now, but you know what? I didn't die. I made that video. I posted that video. I did not edit that video. I just threw it up there, one take, and it wasn't the end of the world. You know why? Because in the beginning, when we're starting something, people don't even notice us. And so that's when we want to do our practicing. And as we get better and better and better, more and more people will start to notice us. And by the time people notice us, we're usually decent or pretty good at what we're doing, no matter what it is. Whether it's anything new, we suck at first. I learned that from a lot of people, myself especially, personal experience. But Russell Brunson and Alex Hormozi, who are two big people in the online marketing world, talk about it all the time because it's true. And every single one of us, because we're all humans, we think it's not going to apply to us, but it absolutely does. It's scary at first. It's scary to step out of our comfort zone the first time we start to tip our toe outside of that. But we figure out, oh my gosh, I tipped my whole foot out and I didn't die. I can do more. And that's what we do. So I'd like to commit that I'm going to start adding a little bit better structure to my videos. We'll see if you notice when I start doing it or not. You'll probably see things like the rule of 3. You'll probably see things like better introductions, less babbling, and less filler words, things like that. All right. Today, what are we going to do? We're going to share in the comments below. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your public speaking or communication skills or presentation skills? And then what is your biggest doubt, worry, or fear around that? I would love to hear those because I want to share those with the public speaking group I joined, because we all need to continually improve and get better, right? Really, it's simple. It's like anything else we do. We decide we're going to do it. We commit to doing it. We take some action on it and practice. If we need to get outside help, we get outside help. I mean, maybe we got to join Toastmasters and practice, because practice is what helps us to get better and more comfortable doing anything and everything. And pretty soon we'll be old hat at it, and we'll be bringing in loads and loads of customers and clients and ideal people to our business. And we'll wonder, why the heck didn't I do this 20 years ago? All right. Love to hear your take on this. Share a story or two in the comments below. And I will be with you tomorrow for day 3,000 of one of my daily videos. All right. Have an awesome day. I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow. Let me know if I can help.